So what's up, everyone? Happy New Year to you. Happy 2023. And welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today, I would like to discuss the subject regarding should having sex on your first date a good idea or a bad idea. Let's explore this. We cannot approach this subject about not looking the benefit that differentiate the gender. The gain is not the same for the guy that having sex on his first date and for the girl. For the guy, many of you will agree that this is great. Man, you did it. Well done to you. Now, regarding the girls, this may be a whole set of question and concern in her mind. Having sex on your first date may not be a problem. If both of you feel like this is the right things and that is what you want to do, then why not? But where having sex on a first date may not be a good idea and specifically may not be wise for the girl, but somehow also for the guy, is when, for example, you as a girl, you came in contact with a guy that you don't know very well. You just met the guy. Or this guy seem to have not put any effort, to know much effort to know you, to discover who you are. And on top of that, the meeting with this guy was principally put into your back. Meaning, the guy did not really ask you out. You may have asked him out, or he asked you out, and then he put the responsibility of how the date is gonna be, where the date is gonna happen, into your back. In the day that we are living now, there are a new breed of guys that are walking around that basically want to put zero effort into the dating or dating a girl. Some of those guys will have no problem and no shame and see no issue to put the responsibility of the entire meeting and entire so-called dating on the girl. And some girls seem to carry this about not realizing there is a problem here. In this modern day that everything is an advance, technology is booming all over the place, everything is fast going. One thing's food seems to not be changing much is the way we date. Yes, there are new ways, like I just mentioned, of people dating about putting any effort to organize the date. People that don't want to do much at all apart coming to your place and bang you. Yes, in that same generation of people, the dating expectation on the side of the girl, the woman, has not changed. Many girls see the problem, but they have faith. When a guy comes and he doesn't want to take this girl out, his only plan is to come to this girl place, and his expectation is high, meaning he expects to bang her on the first date after only few to 1 hour meeting her, or by him have put any effort whatsoever to try to figure out who she is, what she like, about not clarifying what is really after. Because really the gentleman is after nothing more the banging. Yes, he's looking for the kitty cat. So this is the kind of situation where having sex on the first day can be problematic. When the person, the guy principally, is showing no interest at all regarding the person, the human being that he has in front of him. His focus is only to get his, to take care of him, to bang, to have the kitty cat. He has not put any effort at all to ask the girl out, to organize the date, to find out who she is, or to show her some boyfriend or partner quality about him. He's not interested. The same type of guy will be the guy that will principally communicate with the girl by text message only. And the text message will not be that quality. It's just few random communication about the weather, how you're doing, what you're doing today, but nothing deeper than that. For the girls out there that get in this kind of deal, and you are ready to welcome this guy in your place, welcome him into your body, welcome him in your mind and heart, and this guy has not put no effort at all to try to win you, try to show you that he is really interested, that he's looking for more, that is not only after the sex. I will say, ladies, it may not be wise and a good idea to date the guy, to meet the guy, to have that person in your place. You know, we girls don't ask too much about this. Many of us, all we want is a guy that cares. And when a guy is too lazy to prepare the date, too lazy to ask you out first, too lazy to figure out where we're going for the date, too lazy to ask you some question to find out who you are, too lazy to dress up to meet you, too lazy to bring something with him when he's coming to see you. It can be a flower or a bottle of wine or something. Then this is a sure mistake from her part, the lady, to entertain such a guy that is showing us clearly that he does not care. The title of this video is about, should you have sex on the first date? Is this a good idea or not? But really, the issue behind having sex the first night is not about sex. it started before the sex. It started at the level of interaction with this guy that he show you that he care for you and that is interested by you. From the moment a guy is putting no effort to show you his interest and that he care about you, there should not be no question if you should meet this guy or not, because the answer is obvious or not. The answer is no. You should not give your presence and your company, your effort, your body, your kiss and everything else to somebody that doesn't deserve your company, does not deserve to be rewarded with sex and anything else, if this person all alone showed you that he does not care. This is something that is not clear in the mind of girls, but is detected in the mind of a girl. A girl will know that something is not quite right, but she most of the time will not be able to figure it out clearly. What is it that is bothering her? And she will go along with the meeting. She will go along with whatever is going on during that meeting, and she may even go along to have sex with this guy that have put no effort to try to know her or to win her or to court her. This is a big problem, because girls, why would you bother to have any of your time with a guy that doesn't care about you? And really, we girls know the importance of care. It can be with a guy or it can be between girlfriends. Having a connection with somebody that doesn't care about us, it's something that we don't like very much. So having sex on the first date with somebody that did not really take you for a date. We are saying the word date, but is it a date really when it is you, lady, that organized the meeting at your expense, at your time, and at your place? Who took who to a date? A date is something that a guy asks and he organizes. There's a bit of problem when this did not happen the way I just described. And some of us trying to roll with this new expectation of generation and thinking it's gonna be okay. We all know, girls, that some of us can feel used, upset, and just feeling low with ourselves when we have given ourselves, and not just sexually, we have given her presence, her time to somebody, a guy that right from the start have shown little interest about us. So if you have dealt with somebody that did not show you proper interest from the start, all alone, it is not a good idea to continue with the meeting and discover how much this person doesn't care by sleeping with them. Sleeping with a guy do not make the guy suddenly realize, oops, I think I like her. Oops, I think I want to see her again. Oops, I think this is great. Most guys will look at you after the sex and say, oh, I don't want to cuddle. Oh, I don't want to stay. Oh, I got to go. Oh, he leave and never contact you back. Is this what you want? It is your responsibility, lady, as a gatekeeper of your own life and your own kitty cat, to make sure that you ask questions to the guys, that you challenge him to see really how much he like you, and what is it is, motivation to want to meet you. Some guy simply want to meet you because they are bored. Yes, that's right. They are bored, and when they are bored, they call in the girl that is the easiest to meet, catch up. This is why he's dating some of you in the most lazy way possible, where he's not invested. Another way also you can tell that that guy is really not interested and not invested into you is when he keep texting. He keep everything on the texting. Think about it. A guy that want to know you will want to know how you sound on the phone. Having this human interaction is essential. A guy that only texts you about your body and sex is not into you, isn't to himself and what he can get from you. That is the only thing he's interested on. A guy that wants to know you will call to try to know your voice, how you sound. You guys can laugh on the phone. If a guy doesn't want to do that, you may start to really wonder if this guy is really interested or not. Another thing with this text message is messaging someone can be silent. You can do it either when you go to the toilet. But calling somebody, if they have a girlfriend or somebody that they don't want to know, they have a contact with you, is more tricky. So I will always push for the phone call. No meeting, no date until that phone call and the video call happen. Yes, because that said a lot. Video calls, for those of you that have met the guy from the online dating app. Some guys, despite they're young, have a picture of them when they were 16, 17. And now they're 24, they look totally different. Be aware of people that refuse to go to that video call. You may be dealing with somebody else than that guy you saw in the picture. And some of you that have accepted the guy to come to your place as a first date, and you've been talking about sex and blah blah blah, and now you're opening the door and there's another guy in front of your door, that is so scary. So think about it. So this is my response to the question: should you have sex on a first date, or yes or not? In my response, if no real interest from the guy was noticed from the start all along until that date, I believe you should not have sex with this guy, because you cannot evaluate if he really like you. It's not because he's hard and he's banging you that show that he like you. A guy can bang a girl all night long, all life long, about him feeling nothing for you. So you guys, ladies, try to remember this. Another thing is having sex on the first date can have a side effect long after that first date has passed. If the guy did not enter a relationship with you, you risk maybe to get some reputation. If the guy after this situation, you guys start to date seriously, you start to see each other, the side effect of that first date, first sex may appear after you guys have broke up. Once you have broke up, some idea that how did you get her may come to the discussion. Many people are jumping in bed fast with people they barely know. And we must try to not follow what the minority of people are doing to fit the majority. I have not met a guy that refused to see again a girl because she did not feel ready and she wanted to wait and she wanted for him to show more if he's really interested about her. I haven't seen a guy run away and lose interest because the girl wanted to wait. But I have seen plenty of guys and also girls losing total interest when the sex came too fast. Sex is great, but sex needs connection. Many of the people out there that believe they had sex, they did not have sex. And many of them did not have good sex. The sex was terrible. Why? Because they barely knew the person. They knew nothing about that person. So it may not be that advantageous for any of you to jump quickly into the sex action on a first date. Especially when many people out there met from online a stranger, texted 2 or 3 words like how you doing, blah blah blah, then jump to organize to meet. Then the guy is like, where should I meet you? He did not even bother to organize and think how he's gonna date this girl. He's just like, you tell me where are we gonna meet. Both of them got lazy and said, come to my place. And then when they got there, they felt awkwardness or whatever, or horniness, bang each other. And at the end, when they banged each other, one of them felt like, actually did not feel it, and I don't want to see you again. Yes. Sound familiar to many of you? Yes, because this is really what's happening out there. So guys, my honest advice is challenge the person to show you who they are so you know a bit about them. See the level of interest. If the level of interest is no existence too low, why meet? Why bother? Why go through the headache? If both of you have an intense attraction and you feel there's a connection and you want to meet, but still the guy did not take you out, still he did not put any effort, there's still a problem. Because when a guy don't put any effort, is to question how much he really like you. Does he like you? Does he like your body only? And that's it. It doesn't kill to wait. Meet, have fun, have a discussion, a dinner, but nobody have to end the night on sleeping with each other if you don't feel ready. Respect yourself. Do not lower your standard for anybody. If this person is the right person, you don't need to lower your standard. That person will actually challenge you to raise your standard and not to lower it. Be careful when you deal with somebody that in order to be with them, you have to totally remove all your standard totally crash down all your value and totally destroy the respect that you have for yourself. That means this is not the right person. If it is the right person, you don't need to do that. Okay? So this is my response regarding this question. Is it a good idea to sleep or have sex on your first date? I believe it is not wise. Waiting may be more beneficial to both of you. It creates sexual tension and interest that maybe did not happen before. Maybe there were no real human interaction between the two of you. So why have sex if you don't even know who you're going to sleep with? Alright? So I'm Alicia. This is your channel Brighter Life Institute. Subscribe to the channel and share your comment on the comment section regarding this subject. And I thank you so much to have watched this video. Bye!